Hey yo, let's get this party started today, shall we? I never remember to put my mic on before I get on here, so then I have to do it in front of you. Sometimes I use the smaller one that I feed through my shirt, but I don't really need to do all that every time, do I? I don't. So glad y'all were here and waiting and ready to party today. We've got Love Yourself, the second installment of Love Yourself, called Tear, and Fake Love is on here. Fake Love's my jam. And I think I was saying yesterday how Fake Love was the first song that I really a crying party. Fake Love is the first song that I really liked that wasn't on ARIRANG. So I'm trying to fix this back here. I'm excited to be able to hear that one and experience it together and read the lyrics together, which I've seen them, but I might notice something different today when I look at it. So I got my water. I got a little bit of peanut M&Ms too. Otto's around somewhere. We'll see. So this is the first K-pop album to debut as number 1 on the Billboard 200. Lit. Let's see. Fern said, I'm always extra emotional when listening to Love Yourself Tear and Love Yourself Answer. My body's ready. Non-Placebo's got the top 5 here. Singularity, 134340. Airplane Part 2. So What outro Tear? Yes, before J-Hope released his solo album, and he has a song called Airplane. In the Airplane Part 2, he used the same verse, but different flow. For once, I knew that. Because my wife has been asking me if there's Airplane Part 2, is there an Airplane Part 1? And I was like, well, actually, fun fact, there is. So on this one, what songs? So, okay, first we're going to start with the skit, Hesitation and Fear. I think I missed that from the last one, so we'll start with that skit, and then we'll go into intro, Singularity. I haven't heard that one. I have heard Fake Love. The Truth Untold, I don't think I've heard that one. I have not heard 134340. I don't think I've heard Paradise. I have heard Love Maze and Magic Shop. I've heard Airplane Part 2. I've heard Anpan Man. I really like that one. And then So What? I've heard that too, but I don't think I've heard outro Tear. So there's a decent mix of what I have and haven't heard on here. Yes, like Channel said, hit the thumbs up, hit the like button, please and thank you. At some point, I'll have to watch the 2018 Mama Awards. Is that the Melon Awards, or is that different from the Melon Awards? Gotta get the acceptance speech to get the full scope of the emotion around these albums. So is that the acceptance speech where V had the red hair and the red suit and he was like bawling on stage? Like, I've seen it, but I hadn't heard all the music up to that point. So Airplane Part 2 video is so much fun. I can't wait to get to that one for sure. Let's see. What's up, Lindsay? Lindsay loves this album. I think this is an album that's really popular among the fans. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Enough of me yapping. We'll start with that skit I was talking about. We'll go from there. Crazy to me because they always knew like that they would be so successful, but at the same time, it seems like they kind of always doubted the levels. And I was gonna say it's getting quieter. Is it leaving? Okay, it's gone. All right, so now we're gonna get into the songs from this. So we got an intro that's not a rap line intro, and it's Jazzy Taeyoung coming on here. I like the music here. I like the bass line of the song and the pauses, and they kind of come back into it. I like how that sounds. This is an interesting way to open up an album, like with a song of this like speed, like this tempo. It's really like slow, and so when you think about how what it's gonna go into next, like what the next song is gonna be, it's an interesting decision. Yeah, Jollipert says this is a hot song, but the words are not matching to me, or am I off? It kind of doesn't match to me either. I like the music and like the overall vibe of the song, but the lyrics are interesting. I do like that "tell me if my voice isn't real" line. Fern said it's a painful song. It's all about losing oneself for the love of another. That's sad. Like, I can see how it can be seen like in different ways, but yeah. Okay. That was intriguing. I don't really know how to feel about it. Oh, and I also switched my microphone to handheld now because I don't know. It was bothering me. So now I'm going handheld. You see how many accessories I just be having laying around for this type of stuff? And I wasn't even doing this at first. These things were just going to waste. Okay. Fake Love. Let's get into it. There's that poetry again. I grew a flower that can't be bloomed in a dream that can't come true. That's nuts.
Just for you.
Should I do karaoke?
Just for you. Just for you. Who are you? Hey, boy, my name is 너는 없어. 내가 on the roof. 잊어버렸어. 나도 내가 누구였는지도 잘 모르게 됐어. 거울에다 뒤걸려봐. 너는 대체 누구래?
So the the meme lyrics Jungkook brought croissant. I don't know where I found out about that. I don't know where I heard that from, but now I can't unhear it. So now I'm like saying it to my wife, and she's like, "Please stop! Like, I'm just getting into this, and you're ruining the song because you won't stop saying this. It's not my fault." And I do the same thing with On, and she really likes On a lot. But the bridge that Jungkook has in there, I should have never been made aware of the meme lyrics because now I can't stop doing that stuff. 사랑이 사랑만을 더 완벽하게 내 모든 점들은 다 숨겨지게 이루어지지 않는 꿈속에서 이룰 수 없는 꽃을 키웠어 나였어 나 위해 예쁜까지 쓸기 전에 너였어 널 지원해 여기들을 해 나였어 나 위해 예쁜까지 쓸기 전에 너였어 널 지원해 여기들을 해 The fact that Namjoon sang that live is outrageous. And it just further proves that they be lurking on us. Like a lot of times you think, oh no, you know, they're busy. They don't see these things. Like, no. He's watching us. He's watching our every move. I don't know, 나 몰라 웃어봐 사랑해 말해봐 나를 봐 나조차 버린다 너조차 이해할 수 없는 나 낯설다 하는 네가 좋아하던 나를 변한 내가 아니라 하는 예전에 네가 잘 알고 있던 내가 하는 게 뭐가 난 네가 사랑은 너가 살아 It's something love I don't know why 나도 날 모르겠어 I just know why Cause it's a fake love This song is such a baddie. Like, I don't know. It helped to like reel me in, right? Like I talk a lot about Pied Piper and Bapsay and how that reeled me in, but Fake Love was there for me before those songs. You know, like that's what kind of got me interested before those other songs reeled me in like that. I was thinking earlier, how lucky am I to know that I'm actually going to be able to see them perform this live? Like, there's no question about it. Like, they're going to perform it. And it's so exciting. 널 위해서라면 난 아파도 강한 척할 수가 있었어 사랑이 사랑만으로 완벽하게 내 모든 예정들은 다 숨겨지기에 이루어지지 않는 꿈속에서 피울 수 없는 꽃을 키웠어 What a banger. I was actually showing my wife one of the concerts and it was the one, well, not the one, but it was one of the ones where Jungkook would like pull up his shirt. And we both literally screamed. We screamed. I jumped up off the couch. We both, like, we were in the middle of talking. We were talking about what Jungkook had on because whatever top he had on was very like high cut on the side. And he had like this chain on, like that, you know, I'm sure y'all have seen it. But whenever he did it and he was dancing and he lifted up the shirt, we were like, blah, blah, blah. And we just started screaming. It was crazy. I was like, Jungkook, why would you do that? How could you do that? And then you're not going to do it anymore for the rest of the show. Now we're looking for more. Why would you do this to us? Yes. Okay. Yes. Love yourself, Tor. I don't know. I must have found it on one of those like archive websites or something because I'm just finding stuff on my laptop and then I plug the laptop into the TV and now we're watching the concert. Like that's what's been happening lately. So that was a good time. So, okay, The Truth Untold. I don't think I've heard this one. So let's see what's happening.
외로움이 가득해 비어있는 이 가든 가시투성이 이 모래성에 난 날 외웠어 너의 이름은 뭔지 갈 곳이 있긴 한지 Oh could you tell me 이 정원에 숨어든 널 봤어 And I know 너의 온길 모두 다 진짜란 걸 푸른 꽃을 꺾는 손 잡고 싶지만 내 운명인 걸 Don't smile on me Lie on me 너에게 다가설 수 없으니까 내겐 불러줄 이름이 없어.
See, this is interesting because we went from a like a really slow jazzy thing into Fake Love, and now we're back into like more slow songs. Whereas I think what was it, the last one we had just like EDM club banger after like one after another. So far this is off to like a really interesting start, just like the pacing of it all.
You know that I can't show you me give you me 초라한 모습 보여줄 순 없어 또 가면을 쓰고 날 만나러 가 But I still want you 외로움의 정원에 빈 너를 닮은 꽃 쥐고 싶었지
Gotta go back to that line real quick. I wanted to give you the flower that bloomed in the garden of loneliness.
바보 같은 가면을 벗고서 But I know 영원히 그럴 수는 없는 걸 숨어야만 하는 걸 주하나니까 난 두려운 걸 초라해 I'm so afraid 결국엔 너도 날 또 떠나버릴까 또 가면을 쓰고 널 만나러 가 할 수 있는 건 정원에 이 세상에
This is also very surprising to be like it says it was featuring Steve Aoki, and I definitely was not expecting this vibe from like a Steve Aoki produced track.
예쁜 너를 닮은 꽃을 피운다 네가 아는 나로 숨 쉬는 곳 But I still want you
I do like that, how that just changed, and then now we got like a little beat in there. What's up, Nana? Glad you could make it. Non Placebo says, inspired by an Italian story, The City of Emerald. It's about a man with a scarred face who lives alone in a castle surrounded by a beautiful garden. Okay, this is the stuff I like. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of Meg and Dia, but they are South Korean American sisters from Utah. And they were one of my favorite bands back. I want to say I started really getting into them around 2007-ish. Probably like around the end of my senior year of high school or like the summer after I graduated or something like that. But Meg and Dia, they wrote so many of their early songs based on stories and books and things like that. And I think that's when I really started to enjoy learning lyrics and what inspired lyrics in different songs and stuff. Just wanted to throw that out there real quick. But I thought it was interesting that now I have this going on with these Korean men. But even in the beginning, almost 20 years ago, I had these two Korean sisters that I was standing pretty hard back then.
조금만 이만큼만 용기 내서 너의 앞에 섰더라면
I like that we went from a ballad to now it's like a power ballad.
지금 모든 건 달라졌을까 난 울고 있어 사라진 무너진 홀로 남겨진 이 모래성에서 부서진 가면을 바라보면서 And I still want you But I still want you But I still want you And I still want you
Okay, I like how that ended up. I like how it ended up. I think so look, I haven't heard this one. And I'm sure, well, no, I'm not sure. Am I going to be able to figure out what these numbers are corresponding to? Or is that something that I need to refer to the chat for? Let me know. Already enjoying the musical arrangement of this. Wait, why do these numbers mean Pluto? I didn't do well in science class. Help me out. Pluto is still a planet, though, if you ask me. Hang on, I was dancing too much. I have to like actually read the lyrics. Sorry. This has a very jazzy feel to it too. Like it's the instruments and the sound of the instruments, even though it's like upbeat, it still kind of has that jazzy feel to it. It's just like a slightly faster tempo. Wow. Wait a minute, hold on. Okay, no, I like this. I like this a lot. I need to go back a little bit. I need to hear the beginning of that little thing that Jungkook did. The mic is on, Jungkook.
어제까지는 함께였는데 무서울 정도로 똑같은 다른 속에 딱 너만 한데 솔직히 말해 네가 없던 1년쯤 덤덤했지 흔히 말하는 미련도 없던지 난 날 이젠 깜빡 네 향기 따윈 기억도 안 나 잠깐 근데 어디선가 맡아봤던 향수인데 기억이 어렴풋이 피어날 듯해 저기 고개를 돌려보내 환하게 웃으며 다가오는 네 옆에
This is a groove for real. Like I don't know what I was expecting coming into this song, but they grooving on this right now. Like I'm imagining this with a live band. I feel like this would go crazy.
안녕 나는 뭐 잘 지내 왠지 터질 듯한 내 심장과는 달리 이 순간 온도는 영하 238
I'm imagining like one of those drummers from church, and the guy on the keyboard definitely like an organist or something, like somebody with crazy hands on the keys. That's what I'm envisioning with this song. That was cool what they were doing just now, with like the effects that I can hear in my headphones. But then here comes J-Hope. I gotta lock in. It's like pulsing. Man, come back, J-Hope. That wasn't enough. I need more. Wait a minute. I just heard Jungkook in the background go, "Ah!" Come on. That was cool. That's cool. That was a nice little jam right there. Okay, so Paradise is a song that I also haven't heard before. Let's see. I just like to check in and see where we're at and things. Okay, we're like just about halfway through. R&B. Love that. You know I like ad-libs.
하지만 진짜 세상은 약속과는 달라 우리 달려야 해 밟아야 해 신호탄이 쏘면 내 목적지도 없어 아무 풍경도 없어 숨이 턱까지 넘칠 때 you need to 멈춰서도 괜찮아 아무 이유도 모르는 채 달릴 필요 없어 꿈이 없어도 괜찮아
Wait a minute.
잠시 행복을 느낄 내 순간들이 있다면 멈췄어도 괜찮아 이젠 목적도 모르는 채 달리지 않아 꿈이 없어도 괜찮아 네가 내뱉는 모든 호흡은 이미 나고 내린 꿈을
I'm literally going back to the beginning of that chorus because wait, hold on, I'm messing up. This is a good song. Why do they do this? I know they have so many bangers. I get it. They have so many bangers. They can't possibly perform them all. I know. But I'm like, how long? I'm like a minute into this. And I'm like, yeah, this is a banger. How dare they forget about this? You can't put this on the back burner. This song's crazy so far. I'm a minute into it. This is nuts. Paradise is the middle child of BTS. Dang, man. Okay, I had to go back. Let's run this real quick.
You need to 멈춰서도 괜찮아 아무 이유도 모르는 채 달릴 필요 없어 꿈이 없어도 괜찮아 잠시 행복을 느낄 내 순간들이 있다면 멈췄어도 괜찮아 이젠
Ooh, and the first time I missed that background vocal, whatever they repeated. Let me get the note right. Whatever that was lit.
위대해져야 한다 배워
너의 dream 사실은 짐 미래만이 꿈이라면 내가 어젯밤쯤 돼서 꾼 건 뭐 꿈의 이름이 달라도 괜찮아 다음 달에 노트북 사는 거 아니면 그냥 먹고 자는 거 아무것도 안 하는데 돈이 많은 거 꿈이 뭐고 작은 거라고 그냥 아무나 되라고 We deserve a life 뭐가 크건 작건 그냥
Am I your bias as the 8th member of BTS, or are you saying RM is your bias?
너는 너잖아
하지만 진짜 세상엔 약속과는 달라 우리 달려야 해 밟아야 해 신호 따윈 소멸 너무 적지도 없어 아무 풍경도 없어 숨이 턱까지 넘칠 때 You need to 멈췄어도 괜찮아 아무 이유도 모르는 채 달릴 필요 없어 꿈이 없어도 괜찮아 잠시 행복을 느껴 내 순간들이 있다면 멈췄어도 괜찮아
Yeah. Hang on. You know what I'm about to do right now? You know what I'm about to do? Thanks. All of y'all are my biases. How many people are? I'm OT 35. All 35 of you watching this right now. I'm putting this on my playlist now. Right as I started this live stream, my wife left to go. I should put Pluto on there too, probably, huh? My wife left to go out of town. She's going to visit a friend who lives in the Houston area of Texas. And we were talking about the playlist. And I was like, this playlist could probably get you almost all the way to your destination. So I know she's going to be listening to the playlist. And we talked about certain parts where she might like skip ahead a few songs, or she might decide to go back to the beginning of the playlist. But if she happens to make it to the end of the playlist today, this going to be on there. I'm adding it. It'll be all the way at the end because I don't want to go in right now and like shuffle songs around. But she got to get this in her life today because this song is a jam for real. Okay. I'm back. Let's get to it.
그 drink 꿈을 꾸는 게 때론 무섭네 그냥 이렇게 살아가는 게 살아남는 게 이게 나에겐 작은 꿈인데 꿈을 꾸는 게 꿈을 주는 게 숨을 쉬는 게 때론 버겁네 누군 이렇게 누군 저렇게 산다면서 세상은 내게 욕을 퍼붓네 yeah. 세상은 욕할 자격이 없네 꿈을 꾸는 법이 무엇인지 가르쳐준 적도 없기에 꿈은 내 꿈이기에 눈물에 잠못돼 악몽에 스케보내 널 위해 이제며 써보자고 전하곤 했어
I gotta go back. I want Sugar and J-Hope. I want to hear that again. His flow, the cadence when he comes in there.
I
love that.
세상은 욕할 자격이 없네 꿈을 꾸는 법이 무엇인지 가르쳐준 적도 없기에 꿈은 내 꿈이기에 눈물에 잠못돼 악몽에 스케보내 널 위해 이제며 써보자고 전하곤 했어
멈췄어도 괜찮아
Yes, sing it.
목적도 모르는 채 달리지 않아 꿈이 없어도 괜찮아 네가 내뱉는 모든 호흡은 이미 나왔네 Stop running for nothing my friend
Period.
어리석은 경주를 끝내
Come on.
Stop running for nothing my friend
I feel like I don't hear this often where they all just singing like together, like the same exact lines. This is nuts.
네가 내뱉는 모든 호흡은 이미 나왔네 Stop running for nothing my friend 달고낸 꿈 따윈 없어도 돼 Stop running for nothing my friend 너를 이루는 모든 언어는 이미 나왔네
Girl. That was crazy. That was good. I like that a lot. I've heard Love Maze before. I got a good mind to go run Paradise back. But no, I didn't put Pluto on the playlist for her just now. I only put Paradise on there because Paradise just like had me in such a grip just now that I had to put that on the playlist for her for sure. I may listen to Pluto again and decide, oh yeah, I need to put it on there. But the Paradise, 100% immediately had to be put on there. That was nuts. Y'all hit the thumbs up button. I didn't set a super chat goal today. I feel like I don't know. You probably still have the option to like send something if you want to, but I didn't set a goal today. It's actually really hard to set gold prizes because I just really don't know what the reward should be. So sometimes I just don't set one. But today we vibing. We vibing. I get the feeling, especially because my wife is gone. I get the feeling I'm gonna be on here a long time. I'm gonna be here a long time. I'm gonna end up looking at who knows what once we get to the end of this album. But yeah, we'll keep the party rolling. We'll get into Love Maze. Okay, it's coming back to me. See how I remembered the melody? This is given 90s R&B group, like the I don't even know how to explain the music though. The music, I really like it. I love the vibe. Do we need to watch that? Is there like there's a live performance of it that's really good? Is there a specific like tour that it's on? Like what should I look for when I look it up? Or if you want, you can put the link in the chat and I'll just copy and paste so that way we can go watch that afterwards. Shout out to Fern. Fern always coming through with the gifts and the jewels and things of that nature. Shout out to you, Fern. I appreciate it. This song is a banger. Fern, did you share your favorites yet? Did you share with the class what your favorites were on this? I know somebody did earlier, but so much has happened since. I can't remember who it was. But I appreciate you for the jewels and the sparkles.
남들은 얘기해 이런 놈만 바보도 I wanna use my head I wanna calculate Love in the fitness Feeling like a fitness 머리 쓰면 사랑은 좀 없기에 좋을 걸 알아 겨울처럼 말이야 그래도 난 부딪히고 싶어 네가 밀면 넘어지
we're grooving. We're grooving. This is actually already on the playlist. I never get to that part of it a lot because I, just like my wife, I start over a lot. So I never get to this song on the playlist. But it's banging right now. Like in my headphones, it's banging right now. Channel, that's a very good idea. Just let people pick a live performance for me to watch and just set a length limit. Okay, that's a really good idea. And I think that that's what we should do from now on. Because I mean, I've had a really good time listening to the songs. And then afterwards, if we go and watch a live performance of it, that's like a great way to like go out instead of me just like yapping for a bit and then turning the live stream off. Like, I feel like if we could watch a live performance or two or something, that would be super cool. So yeah, I like that. I like that. Fern said I always have such a hard time choosing favorites. I love this whole album so much. I feel that. It's really, really hard. Tear is BTS's highest rated album critically. Man, this is some good stuff though, for real. I'm very, very, very much into it. Let's keep going. Period. Let them be them, let us be us. Thank you, Namjoon. Don't give a damn. That's right. Yeah, sugar. I love the use of words that were sauntering. I love it. No one ever uses that word.
싫어하는 너를 소개하지 but 그럴 땐 내게 집중해 어둠 속에서 노래만 충분해 덧없는 거기 속에서 우리가 함께 끝이 없는 일을 추천하고 손을 놓지 마 미로 속에서 절대 날 놓치면 안돼 Love me 뭐 어쩌겠어 우리 음식대로 white go 그래 어쩌겠어 길어도 이제 swag을 길어도 서로 위한 섭리 중 하나인 girl 난 널 생각해 yeah 영원은 어렵대도 yeah 해보고 싶다고 그래 영원을 보자고 두만의 산 두만의 클랑 두만의 세계 이제 촉 두만의 맘 축을 향한 travel 잡은 두 손이 지도가 돼
We're getting to some poetry here. We're getting into some poetry. Our own epitome of the world, our own hearts traveling towards the exit. Our clasped hands become our map. I love it. Yes, his flow, and just the little sounds that he makes at the end of words sometimes. Crazy. I love that about him. Yeah, y'all were thinking the same thing for sure. I have no idea how they choose what to promote as singles. Yeah, I don't know what goes into that. Because I mean, if every song's a banger, how do you choose? You know, like I'm sure there's some sort of science into it, especially when it comes to promoting like singles for radio and stuff. I'm sure there's some like science or plan that they use for stuff like that. But I can't imagine, you know, what that process might be like. Yeah, that was good. I feel like today gave me I know how I feel about Magic Shop. I think we're about to go crazy for this one, but I feel like today gave me a different like appreciation for Love Maze. Like before I was just like, okay, yeah, cool. Like I've heard that song before, but I feel like just now with the headphones on, it was giving me something. I was hearing parts that I wasn't hearing before, you know. I'm into it. Magic Shop. Are y'all ready? Is all of my OT45 ready? Let's do it. Oh, yeah. I'm hoping for Arlington D1 or D2 we get Paradise. Look, I go crazy. At this point, I go crazy for anything. I'm just happy I'm going to be there and be able to see them. But yeah, I'll go nuts. I'll go nuts for like specific songs, you know, those that won't be mentioned. Because I feel like at this point, I'm just jinxing myself. But I'll be happy. I'll be happy with whatever I get. Well, let's go. Is it me or I feel like V's different on this album? I feel like something, I don't know, something's different. I don't know if it's because it started off with his jazz vibes. I'm not really sure, but something different is going on. What's going on, Chloe? You came in hot, Chloe. You came in hype. You love Jungkook? Who's your bias wrecker then? If Jungkook is your bias, who's your bias wrecker? Let us know.
내가 뭐랬어 이길 거랬잖아 믿지 못했어 이길 수 있을까 이 기적 아닌 기적을 우리가 만든 걸까 난 여기 있었고 네가 내게 다가와 준 거야 I do believe your galaxy 듣고 싶은 너의 멜로디 널 은하수의 별들이 너의 하늘이 과연 어떻게 수놓지 난 절망 끝에 결국 내가 널 찾았음을 잊지 마넌 철벽 끝에 서있던 내 마지막 이유야
내가 남기 싫은 날 영영 사라지고 싶은 날 문을 하나 만들자 너의 맘속에 닿게 문을 열고 들어가면 이곳이 기다릴 거야 믿어도 괜찮아 널 위로해줄 magic shop.
See, now we're back into the EDM vibes. Because at the beginning of this song, it doesn't really sound like it's gonna take it there, but then all of a sudden we're there. Okay, yeah, Fern, that's what I'm talking about. It seemed like he really came into his own with this album. There's something different about him on this one, for sure. It's like they gave him the keys to be like, you know what? Do your thing, bro. I love it.
So show me, I show you. So show me, I show you. Show you, show you.
A rose when blooming, like a cherry blossom when scattering, a lily when withering.
항상 최고가 되고 싶어. 그래서 더 패권을 쳐줘 있어.
I love when they add in the A. Like on any song. I think they do it on like 2.0 or something too. A. I love it. I love ad-libs, if you can tell. Ad-libs and background vocals. Like that type of stuff really, really, really enhances songs. You need it. You need it. You need it. You need it. I'm telling you.
그런데 말야 돌이켜보니 사실은 말야 나 최고가 되고 싶었던 것이 아닌 것만 같아 위로와 감동이 되고 싶었었던 나 그대의 슬픔 아픈 걷어가고 싶은 나 내가 내기 싫은 날 영영 사라지고 싶은 날 문을 하나 만들자 너의 맘속에 다 그 문을 열고 들어가.
If you open that door and go inside, this place will be waiting for you. Is that why I read something about BTS's logo, like the current logo, not the original one with the bulletproof vest and stuff like that, but I read something about BTS's logo and ARMY's logo, how BTS's logo looks like going into a door and ARMY's logo looks like a door opening to you. So BTS is coming through the door like to us. And then when you put them together, they make a shield. How do they come up with this stuff? I forgot. I saw that somewhere. I think I saw it on Threads or something recently. That's crazy. So the doors is the doors to the magic shop. Like
So show me, I show you. So show me, I show you. So show me, I show you. Show you, show you. 내 모든 게 다 두려웠다면 믿어줄래. 모든 진심들이 남은 시간들이 너의 모든 답은 네가 찾아낸 이곳에 너의 은하수에 너의 마음속에
sing it. I love it. I'm just beside myself. The fact that like the connection with the doors and the magic shop and all that, like that's crazy. I like that. I can't wait to explain that to my wife. As soon as I get off here, I'm gonna call her. I'm gonna be like, guess what? Guess what I found out about the logo in the magic shop. But I was just setting up the super chat goal. I don't know how long to set it for. I set it for like 30 minutes. I'm gonna set it for 45. How long have we been on here? Oh, we already been on here for an hour. I'm gonna set it for 30 minutes. And we hit the goal. If we hit the goal, I set it for 5. All super chatters are gonna get to pick a live performance to watch because we're gonna keep the stream going for a little while since I'm home alone tonight. So what do I have to do? All right. So Airplane Part 2. Airplane Part 2 is what we're getting into. I like this song. And I remember when they went to Mexico City, everyone was saying that they should do this for Mexico City. So I went to listen to it because I was like, Why? What's the connection there? But didn't take me long to figure that out. I love that high the high note part if you couldn't tell. Or M. I like this part right here. Yes. The mic is on. Here we go. So I watched the live performance of this the other day, and my wife also pointed out like what was going on with the mic stands. Like it was just such a random thing. And just like they're making like Eiffel Towers with the lights, not the light stands, with the mic stands and stuff. It was a lot going on. The Chelsea boots and the skinny jeans with the jean jacket. I feel like in the performance we watched, I was like, do they have Chelsea boots on? I saw it. I was like, what's happening here? Please bring back skinny jeans. I think we were talking about it when we were watching the what is it? Dimple and Pied Piper, the live performance we watched at the end of the stream yesterday. The skinny jeans. Bring back the skinny jeans. Just for BTS. I don't know if everybody should be wearing it, but yes. I like that look on them for sure.
We're going from Mexico City. We're going from Detroit, Cali, Hong Kong to Brazil. 이 세계 어디서나 너는 노래 하네. Mariachi, 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 mariachi.
Come on. Love that song. Yes, Chloe, to address your question, we are going in order. When I get to the to everyone's solo work, I don't know if I'll go in order of how they release their solo work, or if I'll just go in order of like I'll do this guy, I'll do this guy. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I get there yet. But right now, it's OT7, and it's Empire Man. I love J-Hope's voice. I feel like we was just like talking about this very recently. I love his voice. Not just the little sounds that he makes at the end of like words, but just everything. He might be entering my bias line. I don't know. J-Hope has been like really impressing me as I'm going through this discography. Like, and I recognized before that J-Hope was never missing on any of his verses. He just don't miss. But going through these last couple of projects, I'm like, man, Hobie, how you do that?
I can be your hero. 이런 말이 가능해나 난 내린 너를 계속 정말 근데 꼭 이야기서요 엄마 내가 아니면 누가 할까 You can call me say
Let me hear you say it. Let me hear you say it.
Turn it up, turn it up,
Turn it up. Let me hear you say it. Let me hear you say it. Still bang time. I'm Pan-Man. I'm Pan-Man. I had this idea a little while back, and I had told my wife about it, and she had no idea what I was talking about because at this point she hadn't heard Pan-Man, and she really wasn't like trying to hear me talk about BTS all the time. But if you've been here the last few days, at least this last week, you know that she all about BTS now, or at least she all about Yoongi. But I had this idea, you know, I see people dressing up and they go into these concerts and nobody's dressing up as Pan-Man. Because I Googled, I was like, what is Pan-Man? What is that? So I'm looking it up and I like looked up a costume and there was one. There was one like available for like purchase. I didn't buy it. I'm not going to wear it. But I just thought initially that it would be pretty funny to like go to the concert and dress up as Pan-Man. I don't know.
모든 게 두렵 살아가는 게 너무 많이 생겼게 누구 말에 너도 이제 꼰대 다 됐어 자격 없어 그냥 하던 거나 잘해 그래 너는 영웅 이거 봐 줄 수 없는 건 단팥빵과 수고했단 말뿐이다만 물은 바로 날라 나게 날 불러줘
Let me hear you say it. That's one of my vocal stems too. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. I can't stop saying it. So, Laura has a confession that you had to look it up last week. What is Pan-Man? Exactly. I had to do the same thing. And when I read the answer, I was like, what is going on here? Which is another reason why my wife looked at me like I had three heads when I told her about the idea to dress up like that to go to the concert. So it threw me for a loop for sure. Channel, that is you're onto something. I think you might have been reading my mind. But I think you're onto something in terms of how to go with the order, because that's what I was thinking. And I've heard a little bit of JK stuff, and I was like, man, I really don't want for him to be last in this project, but that is kind of like how I was thinking about doing it at first. So I'm undecided. The The goal today is 5 super chats of any amount. When I first started the live, I didn't have a goal, but I set a goal probably about 10 minutes ago. So if we hit 5 super chats, every super chatter will get to pick a live performance to watch. That's going to be the goal for today, or for the next 20 minutes at least. Love that. So, okay, so someone said that Pan Man was made of bread. Non-placebo said that. So is he made of bread or is he made of like beans? I think when I looked it up, it was beans or bean curd or something like that. Either way, Pan Man is out here feeding the masses the same way that BTS is feeding us. So shout out to our friend. I had to get real close. Donita Polk. How do I say that? How do you want me to say it? Shout out to you. We need a few more super chats so we could do the thing, and pick a live performance. So if we hit the goal, that's when you can tell me what your live performance request is. Or actually, maybe next time when you do the super chat, put the request in the super chat. That'll be actually really easy for me to find them that way. But yeah, your super chat is going towards the possibility of you picking a song to watch the live performance for. No body to body today because we are not in the ARIRANG era yet. We're still in Love Yourself, so we may get there. Donita Polk, it was perfect. Okay, awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let's see. It's bread donut kind of filled with bean jelly. That sounds. Has anyone ever like tasted this before? Have you ever tried that? So What? EDM banger titled So What? Somebody call me I think this is my first time listening to this with headphones on because I'm already hearing little things in the background that I haven't heard before. This is the club. We talk about outro wings being the club. So What is the club for real? Sky, I'm really jealous of your best friend hearing this live back in 2017. Didn't they do this like last week as a surprise song for somebody like in Europe? And you know they had the like standing room only floor seats, so it was for sure the club out there. 답도 없는 고민 그 속에 빠져 있지만 경계선 위에서 위태롭다 해도 웃겨떠지는 바람을 가르자 때론 바보같이 멍청이 달리기 실수한 눈물 속에 we just go So what 멈춰서 고민하지마 됐을 땐 없어 Let go 아직은 답이 없지만 You can stand for the fight So what Let go Paris D2. Okay. Day 2 of Paris got So What, and We Are Bulletproof. Okay, that's crazy. I don't really know how to work the controls in the chat, and I accidentally just banned someone to remove their comments. That was legitimately a mistake, and I'm trying to figure out on the side how to like undo it because I didn't want to ban them permanently. That was an accident. But yeah, I'll figure that out later because I kind of can't figure it out while I'm going right now. But let's see. Shelly said most of the concerts on this tour has been BTS going to Army show, but they're still on the stage. BTS is there to see us perform. Do I have PayPal? I do have PayPal. We can link up on the side if you want to like do something that way. You don't really have to though. I know you're here all the time showing support, but if you want, send me a DM on Instagram. It's the same screen name. It's Royal Myers. Let's see. Here we go. We got another chat about Anpan. A bun with sweet mashed red beans inside. Interesting. Classic Japanese dessert. When I first heard the name, I was like, "What? Why are they talking about that?" Yeah, they're definitely talking about it. Shout out to Emily. We got another super chat here. So we're 2 out of 5. We got 2 out of 5 for the super chat. So I appreciate that. And we're gonna get back into the club banger. That is So What.
Let's go. 누군 내 오늘의 현태 누구 쉬고만 싶대 그들의 고통과 패패 모두 내가 몰아쳤대 어떡하긴 뭐 어떡해 답은 하나밖에 없게 딱 믿고 달려보자고 So what? I wanna die right now I wanna fight right now 걱정이 싫어 인생은 길어 I wanna live right now 랩으로 쳤으니 밟아 excel 일어나 털어놔 사람 신세 산다면 무슨 재미냐 고통은 내 혼자 그래서 So what?
I like this part. That doesn't sound like Jen right there though. Like they have Jen color coded. It didn't really sound like him to me, but I do like that part of the song. Sky, I know I said that I was gonna wait until later to try to like fix that, but I'm trying to fix it right now. I really am. That was an accident. Thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate it. What currency is that? What form of currency is that? When I saw the number, I was like, yo, but I don't know the conversion. It doesn't matter. Not that it matters, but it caught me by surprise.
Somebody call me wrong. 날 신경 쓰지 않을래. 나도 그런 어때? So what?
Such a club banger. Let's see. Ms. Pink and Blue, Singularity Live. Okay, yeah. Thank y'all for putting those in there. I got the Pied Piper live performance one in there, and then we got Singularity Live. Okay, we got some. We're getting some more here. Oh, it's the Indian Rupee. So I don't know if I'm putting myself on blast with this right now, but I once used the Indian Rupee while still in America. You can use your imagination. Use your imagination on how I did that. Jolly Pert hit us up with Truth Untold Live. So I think, did we hit the goal? I think we hit the goal, y'all. I think we hit the goal, which is perfect because we only got 2 more left here before we go over to start the live performances. So, oh yeah, Shelly, thanks for telling how to do it, because from my side, I actually don't know how to do that. So, but I appreciate y'all doing the super chats. They're rolling in. We're hitting the goal, and we're going to keep the party going. For shizzle. Love it. Love it.
Somebody call me right on. Somebody call me right.
I love you, Jimin. I don't know how to up the amount, but so let me see. When you sent the first one, okay, when you sent the first one, you didn't have it. That's okay. You didn't have to send another one just to send your request, but thank you for the super chat. Non-placebo, I feel like maybe we could. At that point, the party's going so long, I might just, go a little crazy. We'll see what happens. I like how it ends too. This is good stuff. Ooh. Rap line outro. Shout out to Fern. That's very specific.
이별은 네게티브 나도 모르게 내 눈가 위에 피어 새 내뱉지 못한 얘기들이 흐르고 미련이 날 얼굴 위를 길 내게 넌 한때는 아이디어 하지만 이제 쓰기만 한 빌 때늦은 자기 혐오로 어렵지 심장은 스치를 저 바람에도 빌
I'm going back. RM. Hang on. Let me lock it.
이별은 네게티브 나도 모르게 내 눈가 위에 피어 새 내뱉지 못한 얘기들이 흐르고 미련이 날 얼굴 위를 길 내게 넌 한때는 아이디어 하지만 이제 쓰기만 한 빌 때늦은 자기 혐오로
See, that's the part I wanted to go back to right here. To me, you were my dear for a while, but now just the beer they use. I'm sure that's like not a direct translation. There might be something lost in there, but still. I'm picking up what he's putting down.
하지만 이제 쓰기만 한 빌 때늦은 자기 혐오로 어렵지 심장은 스치를 저 바람에도 빌 이별은 거짓뿐이던 나 영국 끝에 보고야 말았던 나의 때가 누군가 시간을 되돌려준다면 어쩜 내가 좀 더 솔직할 수 있었을까 나만 아는 알금의 얼굴도 추억 초라한 내 안에 오랜 버터도 나를 보던 그 미소로 여전히 넌 나를 그렇게 또 사랑해줄 수 있었을까 영원 같은 소리 좀 그만해 어차피 원래 끝은 있는 거잖아 시작이 있다면 I don't wanna listen to it 너무 많은 소리 혹은 너무 많은 위로 I don't wanna listen to it 그냥 너무 무서웠어 좀 내가 너를 사랑했던 적이 아예 없는 것 같아서 늦었지만 너 지시했다고 너만 나를 사랑했다고 You're my tear, 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 you're my tear.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. This is I like this.
You're my tear, you're my tear, you're my tear, you're my tear, you're my tear. You're my tear. What more can I say? You're my tear. 같은 곳을 향해 걸었었는데요.
I like what they do with the rap line sometimes on these songs where the vibe changes. Like sometimes like it's just like the music itself changes and it almost sounds like a different song when a different rapper comes on. Like that's something that I like that they do with these rap line songs specifically.
우리의 마지막이 돼요 영원을 말하던 우리였는데요 가차없이 서로를 부시네요
We talked about forever, but we destroy each other mercilessly.
가차없이 서로를 부시네요 같이 꿈을 꿨다 생각했는데 그 꿈은 비로소 꿈이 되었네
Man, I'm noticing a recurring theme here. We're talking about dreams, whether you're talking about succeeding at your dreams or failing at them. You're talking about dreams on so many songs. He said, thought we dreamed the same dream, but that dream became, for the first time, a dream. Like, what?
꿈은 비로소 꿈이 되어 내 심장이 찢겨져 차라리 불태워줘 고통과 미련 그 무엇도 남지 않겠군 You're my tear, you're my tear You're my tear, you're my tear You're my fear, you're my fear What more can I say? You're my
Mm.
Yeah 이별은 내게
내게 TAR 눈물 따위는 사치니까
What Yoongi feeling like right now? Hold on.
Yeah 이별은 내게 TAR 눈물 따위는 사치
Y'all said there was a live performance of this, right? Like, I'm just checking. I'm just curious. I just want to know. But I think somebody said that.
아름다운 이별 따위는 없을 테니 이제 시작해줘 갈 길이 천천히 심장을 돌려줘 그래 조각이 나버린 파편 밀어치러 밟아줘 매일은 그딴 게 더는 남지 않게 가지 찢어 밝혀버린 내 심장을 싹 불태워줘 옳지 그대 거기야 뭘 망설이니 네가 원하던 그 결말이 네 망설임 없이 어서 죽여주길 Yeah, put it. Yeah, put it. Yeah, put it. 타버린 채마저 남지 않게.
이게 진짜 너고 이게 진짜 나야 인생 끝을 밟고 원망도 안 나.
Sugar's going crazy on this right now. Hold on, let me shout out a couple people here in the chat. We got some more super chats coming in. WT-HV2F. Is that an L? Thank you for your super chat. Did you have a request? Make sure you let me know your request for the live performances, because since we hit the goal, I'm gonna do these live performances, and we're gonna be on here as long as it takes. And then we got Danielle. Hey Danielle, thank you for coming back. We got Autumn Leaves, a live performance of Autumn Leaves. Okay, we're gonna get into that one too. Let's see. They all had dreams but came together and now share the same dream. For sure. I am a little versed in Yoongi solo albums because my wife has gone down the Yoongi rabbit hole, and just before she left, she was like, well, since you got the album with all the photo cards and stuff for ARIRANG, I was thinking maybe I could try to find like one of the and I was like, one of the August D albums. She was like, yeah, I want to find the D-Day album, and I was like, okay, yeah, I'll find that for you. So that's what we got going on over here.
나는 눈을 감아 이게 진짜 너고 이게 진짜 나야
같은 곳을 향해 걸어서는데 이것이 우리의 마지막이 돼 영원을 말하던 우리였는데 가차없이 서로를 부시네 같은 꿈을 꾼다 생각했는데 그 꿈은 비로소 꿈이 되어 내 심장이 찢겨져 차라리 불태워줘 고통과 미련 그 무엇도 남지 않게끔 좋아 You're my tear You're my tear You're my feel You're my feel What more can I say
I'm putting this on the playlist. I'm just telling you right now. I'm putting this on the playlist because the rap line just be doing stuff. Okay, I did it. They be doing their thing though. Oh yeah, it'll be available in Walmart and Target. I went on Weverse and looked on Weverse real quick, and I knew they at least had D-Day on there. So I'm sure I'll be able to find it, somewhere at some point. But I'll surprise her with it, I guess. Let's see. If you can't find where you are, I have some recommendations to check out when you come to Arlington. Ooh, I hadn't even thought of that. I feel like Texas probably just has so many more options for stuff than we do here in Louisiana. I don't think that we're gonna have a lot of places for me to get like my BTS fill out here. Marie said Rapline wrote this when they were on the verge of breaking up. Vocal line heard it and started crying. Oh my gosh, I might cry. I might cry. That's crazy. I did know that, Chloe. I actually said that to my wife the other day before she became Army, and she was like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "Don't worry about it. You just need to know. Every time you type Army to me, you better capitalize it." That's what I told her. Sky, I'm sorry that you had to leave, but I'm glad that you were here for this one today. You're a legend yourself, Sky. I'll see you next time. We'll be back probably on Monday for the next album for the conclusion of Love Yourself. But anyhow, outro Tears on the playlist now for sure.
어떤 말을 해야 할지 우리는 알고 있지 정답은 정해 있는데 늘 대답은 어렵지 왜 흘리는지 왜 찢어버리는지 소용없어 내게 눈 이별은 내게 그 순간대뿐 네 입에서 말을 하는 순간 우리의 초점이 무규칙해지는 순간 모든 게 위험한 순간에 두 글자가 준 우리의 끝 아무 끝 안 찢을 끝 그런 말을 못한다고 앞으로 나도
I wish I hadn't cried. I wish I hadn't torn me that I couldn't say those things. I'll have a terminal illness of parting. Man. Out of breath and everything. That was crazy. J-Hope he's climbing the ladder. He's climbing the ladder for me. Okay. Now we'll get into this stuff. I really was over here trying to figure out how to unblock the person that I accidentally like banned from the thing. I thought that when you put somebody in timeout, it just meant that they couldn't comment for like a minute because they were low key starting to ask the same question too many times, and I didn't want for the chat to get overrun with that. Now I'm out here blocking people on accident. I'm gonna lose sleep over this. Okay. What's the first one? I'm going in order here. On the list of starred, because all the starred messages are the ones that have the things. Okay, so Danita Polk asked for serendipity. I almost typed in Danita Polk instead of typing in serendipity. I don't know what I'm doing. Serendipity live. That's what we're doing. Let's see. I wonder if there's like a stage mix one that's going to be really good. There's one. Let's see. This is exciting. What's up? You guys, this is one of my friends that I met on Twitter, on NBA Twitter specifically. And he's not a BTS fan, but he's here in the chat. Now, don't bombard him or anything like that, but we'll say hi. Thanks for stopping in. I'm having a great stream. I'm having a great Friday. We're going to go a little bit longer this time because I'm home alone for the evening. I don't have any obligations. Actually, I just remembered in like 30-ish minutes, I'm kind of supposed to like meet somebody for something, but it's not that important. I can meet him tomorrow. It wasn't even set. You know what I mean? It wasn't even set in stone. So we'll do what we do. But okay, let me go ahead and put yours on right now, Danita Polk.
모든 건 우연이 아니야 그냥 너희들 힘으로 세상이 어제와는 달라 그냥 너에게 힘으로 내가 날 불렀을 때 너는 나의 꽃으로 기다렸던 것처럼 우리 실이 더럽혀 어쩌면 우리의 섭리 그냥 그랬던 거야 나는 설레는 만큼 많이 두려워
Nobody warned me.
설레는 만큼 많이 두려워 너만큼 나도 많이 무서워 When you see me, when you touch me 우주가 우리 위에 움직였어
And the supermodel walk.
When you touch me 우주가 우리 위에 움직였어
It's not even a walk, it's a strut. That is a strut.
조금의 여긴 남조차 없었어 너와 내 행복은 예정됐던 걸 You're the love me and I feel 넌 내 푸른 공판이 날 구원해준 나의 천사
The footwork. You can just tell that Jimin is like, he's a real dancer. Like for real. Not just somebody that be doing choreography. Like Jimin is like a real dancer. If Emily is still in the chat, Emily, I need your request. I need to know what your request is so I can play your song for you.
난 이상 새고 향이 만나러 Love me now Touch me now Just let me love Just let me love you. 우주가 처음 생겨났을 때부터 모든 감정을 진거였어. Just let me love.
Okay, Emily, I got you. Yeah, you can definitely tell Jimin did ballet by the way that he moves. Like he moves like he still dances ballet. Like in what I mean, I guess technically the moves that he's doing in some of the songs that I've seen him like dancing, like some of the moves he did here are technically like ballet moves. Yeah, contemporary dance. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. Contemporary. But you can tell he just moves with grace. It's beautiful.
Just let me
all on the floor. Whoa! Like, how do you even do that? This move right here. The crazy thing about that move is if he stayed upside down like that and it was like a horror movie, it would be terrifying. But because it was a live performance of Jimin, it was like the greatest thing.
Just let me love 이제 곁에 와줘 우리가 되어줘 I don't wanna let go no. 그대 맡기면 되는 거야 말해도 느껴지죠 별들은 떠있고 우리 날고 있어 절대 끌어올리면 그러지 말고 나 손을 잡아 이제 꿈이가 되는 거야 Let me love you 우주가 처음 생겨났을 때부터 모든 감정을 진거였어 Just let me love
Well, Danita, I'm glad we got to play this before you left. Lit. Oh, stop it. Why does he do that? Why does he do that every time? Every time it's like, guess what? We're taking you to the club. You're going to listen to Outro Wings again. It does it every time. Hang on. I got the other stuff lined up. We got to keep this thing going. We got to keep the party rolling. Yeah. See you, Danita Polk. Look how badass. Just coming on the stage just looks so badass.
Keep y'all the next tail. Nothing more than look the way you feel. Say that but you know tight, yeah, to the hood, you did not all the way to you. Nigga, no hot tail, not you. I just want to suit my bit. Then it's like a charm on the water, shoot at the street, the bottom of it. Hold it. You better go check for the young now, yo. See, oh, we're out of the night, take it. Oh, look, I got to do the never. I'm from the I took the foot, you got to witness it. 나만은 알고 내 얼굴도 저거 초라한 내 오래 꺼두려 나를 보는 눈이 소리 져서 밀어나는 그런 또 사라지는 소리스 요요 같은 소리 좀더 많이 어쩌면 오래 끝에 있는 건데 내가 갑자기 내가 I don't wanna listen to it 너만 소리 허물어 뭐 말은 왜로 I don't wanna listen to it 그래 너무 무서워.
Is he coming up for air? Like, he's going so hard right now. Is he even breathing?
You're my champ. You're my champ. One more can I say? You're my champ. 같은 거 시작이 걸었었는데 이것이 우리의 마지막 그 영원히 많은 건 오류였는데 다처럼 서로를 무시네 같은 꿈을 그때 생각했는데 그거만 빌어서 꿈을 내게 내 심장이 찢겨져 달아난 불쾌워서 고통과 매일 꿈을 돌아지게 해 You're my champ. You're my champ. You're my hair. You're my hair.
Hey, yo.
You're my feel. You're my feel. What more can I say? You're my Yeah. 이별은 내게 기회야. Oh no. 눈물 따위는 사제 내가 도트. 아름다운 이 따윈. I'm standing the 시작해 Take it easy 천천히 심장을 돌려줘 가는 그래 좀 약해다 보니 팍 밀리지를 밟아줘 매일 그 땅이 너는 너 시작해 가기 밝혀버린 내 심장을 썩고 해보죠 그렇지 그래 거기야 뭘 막설때 네가 원하는 그 결말은 막설임 없이 어서 죽여주기 Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. 차원이 제마저 낫지야. 이게 진짜 너, 이게 진짜 나. 이제 끝을 봐. 원만 고와 나. 달던 고맙게 나는 노래가. 이게 진짜 너, 이게 진짜 나. 같은 곳을 향해 걸어서는데 이것이 우리의 마지막 그.
I want to see those light sticks moving a little bit more. Like I want to see a little bit more energy in the crowd.
그것만 빌려서 꿈을 내게 내 심장이 찢겨져 달아난 불태워줘 고통과 매일 그 꿈을 돌아지게 해 You're my champ. You're my champ. You're my champ.
Hey, yo.
You're my feel. You're my feel. What more can I say? 좋아. 어떤 말이 돼야지 우리는 알고 있지 정답은 저기 있는데 내 답은 어렵지 버리는지 어쩌버리는지 소용없어 내게는 이별은 내가 그 순간에 네가 그 말을 하는 순간 우리의 초점을 부딪히게 되는 순간 모든 게 부여만 수많은 줄 그때가 추워 오겠지 아무 안 뒤질 그런 말을 못해 다가와 흘러나가 오고 싶어 근데 시작은 그때 있어 날 만나는 단계 trigger 더 이상 나 부르는 figure 못될 거야 너 밑에
Like, it's totally okay that they're quiet. Maybe they're just like blown away by what they're witnessing. I just want to see the light sticks moving. Just get a little bit more. You know what I mean? Just a little shum. Okay. Let me lock in. I'm scared for whoever gets that as their surprise song too. Like, oh boy. All right. Let's see what I got here. We did Serendipity. Outer Wings. Let me hit. Pied Piper was our next one that we're gonna do. Prayer request.
Hey.
Ooh, this is a Festa one? It says Festa back there.
이제 멈춰지지
You can't stop.
좀더 솔직해져 봐 이제 그만 보고 싶어 부모님과 부장이 나면
You see, Jolly Bird. That's what I thought too. That's what I thought too. But recently, somebody got Dimple, and Dang has been done. So they're kind of dabbling. They're kind of dabbling a little bit into the unit songs. So at this point, anything goes. Anything goes. And then they performed a song, what, Louder Than Bombs, I think had never been performed live once at all. And they did it as a surprise song. So yeah, they kind of in their bag with the surprises, like for real. I know they're doing some repeats and stuff like that, but anything goes, I think.
영상 같은 사진 트위터 비에 야자라 좋은 걸 어떻게 그만의 뮤비는 나중에 해석할게 어차피 내 사진 네 방에도 많잖아 시간이 모아 1년에 수상해 벌받는 건 아니잖아 이리와 난 너의 paradise Close your eyes, close your eyes 밟아도 잡아도 더는 소용없을걸 널 거부하지마 날 갖고 귀 기울여봐 우리 소리 따라와 이 노래를 따라와
I can't lie. When they do the 1, 2, 3, if I watch a live performance and they don't count down like that, I'm doing it. I'm just like expecting them to do it every time. I just noticed I was specifically asked for Pied Piper live with choreography, and right now they're just kind of hanging out. So I picked the wrong video. My bad. But because it's one of my favorite songs, I'm probably gonna have to just play it again.
You hey. 이미 시작된 걸 알지만 그 소리를 듣게 된 순간 어쩌면 그래 나는 조금 위험해
So I've actually never seen a live video of Pied Piper where they have choreography the whole time. Is there a such thing as that, or is it just where they hit the choreography towards the end of the song? Because that is what I'm going to need to know for sure. Because I'm still going to look for it if there's one with choreography from like the beginning to end.
너를 그런 피리부는 사나이처럼 나는 너를 시험해 하면서도 걸리는 선악가처럼 피는 모든 것 깨워 소리 너를 태워 너 이끌려 반응하는 너 끊임없이 숨어 불어내 너의 끝에 pleasure 헤어나올 순 없어 날 받는 건 아니잖아 이리와 난 너의 paradise
Can't close your eyes.
발버둥 쳐봐도 더는 소용없을걸 날 거부하지마
Okay, cool.
이 노래를 따라와 조금 위험해도 날 잘하라고 하러 온 거야 내 맞추러 온 거야 네가 날 부른 거야 잘잖아 괜히가 좋은 노래
Woohoo!
나도 나를 감당 못해
Woohoo!
걱정만하게
It's turned into karaoke.
너에게만 따뜻해 나에게 내 겨울 망치고 있는 걸 알면 좋은 소리를 줄래 당신의 사니까 다르다
I love it.
I'm taking over you I'm taking over you
I do really like the choreography for this. Shout out to Nana's husband.
Love it.
If he's not humming Pied Piper, we gotta change it. We gotta fix that. Let's see. I think the next one that I had was Singularity live. There's so many different live performances to look at. I'm like, am I picking the right one? But we'll do Singularity next. What's happening? I feel like in passing, I might have seen something from this type of like performance before, and I was like, "What's going on there?" And unbeknownst to me, this is what I'm met with right now. I'm digging the guitarist in the background too. Like a live band just hits a little bit different. At least it sounds like a completely live band, but that just hits different. Yo, it was giving Jabberwockies for a quick second there. They kind of caught me off guard. I particularly love to hear the crowd go completely insane, like in certain parts, especially with like, you know, the numbers where they all have a part and then different people come onto the screen and then they start their part and people just start going insane. Like you can hear the levels of how loud the crowd gets. All right. He do be knowing exactly what he be doing. Every time. He knows. He's always up to no good. Let me see. Truth Untold Live was one that I'm supposed to watch next. Ooh, yeah, this one with the stage mix. I like the ones with the stage mixes. Okay. Here we go. Truth Untold. Okay, pink hair.
네 머릿속에 난 날 메웠어 너의 이름은 뭔지 긁고 싶긴 한지 Oh could you tell me
It's interesting to hear Jungkook hit some of the like lower notes because normally that's reserved for V, but he had to hit a little something real quick. I like it.
너의 온기 모두 다 진짜란 걸 푸른 꽃을 꺾는 손 잡고 싶지만 내 운명인 걸 Just write on me Light on me 너에게 다가설 수 없으니까 내게 불러줄 이름이 없어 You know that I can't show you me Give you me 초라한 모습 보여줄 순 없어 또 가면을 쓰고 날 만나러 가 But I still want you
It's so quiet.
외로움의 정원에 빈 너를 닮은 꽃 주고 싶었지 바보 같은 가면을 벗고서 푸른 영원히 길을 수는 없는 걸 숨어야만 하는 걸 주하나니까 난 두려운 걸 초라해 I'm so afraid 결국엔 너도 날 또 떠나버릴까 또 가면을 쓰고 날 만나러 가할 수 있는 건 정원에 이 세상에 예쁜 너를 닮은 꽃을 피운다 네가 아는 나를 숨 쉬는 것 But I still want you
Okay, come on with the beat. I love it.
I still want you 어쩌면 그때 조금만 이만큼만 용기 내서 너의 앞에서 떠나면 지금 보기 또 달라졌을까
Oh, this is a good question. I know we like to talk about who produced songs and who wrote them and stuff, but who did this one? The mic. Oh yeah, I know the beat was like dropping right there, but hang on, because the mic is on. The mic is on and it's turned up. Man. They did that. They killed that. That was really good. So, Slow Rabbit, RM, Anika Wells, Noah Conrad, Jake Torrey, Rollo Spreckley, and Steve Aoki. That's a lot of names. It's a lot of people who worked on that one. But that was good. Let's see. Oh yeah, RM and Steve Aoki wrote lyrics and composed. Steve produced it alone. Okay, gotcha. My leader Namjoon. Okay. We have Autumn Leaves. And then there was one where I feel like I can't remember if I came back and asked, but I need a request to correspond to this chat. And also, Fern, is the outro tier one that I played the one that you were asking for? Because I think 2 different people asked for it, and the one that I played, I don't know if it was the one with the Dior outfits. At this point, I don't remember. Everything's mush. I feel like I've watched 80 videos, but it really hasn't been that many. I have to find a way to organize my thoughts if I'm going to be doing the super chats that way, which was a great idea. But if I'm going to do it that way, I got to figure out how to organize my thoughts. Otherwise, I'm not going to know what to play or remember who asked me to play it or whatever have you. But still having a good time, baby. Okay, thanks, Fern. And see you later, my friend Secure in the Bagley.
저기 낙엽처럼 힘없이 쓰러져만 가 내 사랑이 힘으로 쳐만가 잡을 수 없어 잡을 수 없어 나 붙들 수 없어 위태로워 보이는 낙엽은 우리를 보는 것 같았어 손이 닿으면 가슴에 나는 박수를 칠 것만 같았어 그저 바람만 받치 가을의 바람과 같이 어느새 차가워지만 뉘어져 관계는 시들었는 가는 게 보여 가을 하늘처럼 고만 살 예전과는 다른 멍한 차이 오늘따라 훨씬 더 조용한 가슴 위에 나는 낙엽은 그 사라지는 것이 난 보여 만나가는 거야 전하지 마음속에 거야 제발 떨어지지 말아줘 바스라지는 거야 널 마주치는 나를 원해 다시 나를 원하는 날 원해 제발 떨어지지 마라 쓰러지지 마라 내가 멀리 가지만 baby you got
Y'all know I like that in the background. I mentioned it the other day. I really like it.
내가 다시 들어가고 있어 모든 낙엽은 떨어지지 영원하지 다도 모든 건 멀어지지 너는 나의 5번째 널 보려 해도 볼 수 없잖아 환원하신 내게 보는 세계야 마음이 커지 않아도 저절로 떨어지네 미련이 바래처럼 조각조각 떨어지네 붉은 추억들만 떨어 내 위에 떨어지 내 가슴이 떨지 않아도 자꾸만 떨어지 그래 내 사랑은 오르기 위해 떨어지네 가까이 있으는 나의 두 눈을 멀어지네 벌어지네 이렇게 멀어지네 추억 속에서 나한테 어려워져 Never fall 내 눈을 마주치는 나를 원해 다시 나를 원하는 널 원해 제발 떨어지지 마라 쓰러지려 하지 마라 Never fall 멀리 가지 마 왜 난 아직도 너를 포기 못해 난
I'm 100% going to cry when I see them live. I don't know if it's going to be at the beginning for Hooligan. I don't know if it's going to be at the end for Into the Sun. I feel like it's going to happen. I feel like I'm just going to be so overwhelmed with joy that I have no choice but to cry. Maybe I'll try to keep it cool. I don't know. It's going to be really hard if I try to keep it cool, but I just know that I'm just going to be so happy. I know I'm going to be so happy that I'm definitely going to end up crying. Non-Placebo said, you know, Yoongi worked on the song If You Hear Jimin Hootin' and Hollering. Why he set him up like that? It's always good every time, though.
시들어진 추억을 붙잡아 욕심인 걸까 지는 계절을 되돌리려 해 서운하게 다 아름다웠지 우리의 그 위에 이제 시들어버리고 낙엽은 눈물처럼 내리고 바람이 불고 다 멀어지네
all day. 비가 쏟아지고 부서지네. 마지막에 색 짜증 마주치는 날 다시 나를
That's where a live band coming in really makes a difference.
마주치는 날 다시 나를 원하는 날 원해. 제발 떨어지지 마라. 쓰러지지 마라. Never, never 멀리 가지마. 놓지 못하겠는 girl. Baby you girl. 여기 못하겠는 girl. 떨어지는 낙엽들처럼 사랑이 낙엽들처럼 Never, never 다시 돌아가고 있어. Yeah. Never, never fall.
Amazing. Okay. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do Microcosmos at the Rose Bowl. But what I'm trying to find is a good video to do. Tampa was your first concert ever and you cried? Which day did you go to? Because I feel like if I was there for day 2 or day 3, I would have been knocked loose, turned every which way but loose. Like it would have been nuts. Danita Polk said the last time I saw a BTS was PTD in Vegas. Me and my wife are actually in the middle of watching this right now, but now that she's gone out of town, it's going to take us a little while to finish it. But we started watching PTD in Vegas because it was on one of the little archive websites. But that's really cool. I did a turnaround to see them in Borregas in May. I was near crying, just sitting in the stadium with Army pre-show. Oh man, if I start crying early, it's gonna be a mess. It's really gonna be a mess. Okay, Marie went to day 1 and day 2. That's real. That's really cool though, for sure. I really wish. I don't know why an area as big as Arlington and just like the Dallas-Fort Worth area in general only has 2 dates. That's not enough. It's not enough for the different directions of the country everyone's coming from to get to the DFW. Like 2 days there is not enough. And you can't even really count when they went to El Paso earlier in the tour because El Paso is so unbelievably far away. You might as well not even be Texas. It's so far away. So I feel like Arlington doesn't have enough. Vegas got 4 freaking days. But Texas, North Texas, I don't know. Don't get me started. Zanita, I feel like I don't get out much, but I say that, but I just spent like 2 weekends out of town traveling. But aside from that, I don't really be going nowhere like talking about it. But BTS gonna have me all over the world at some point because I'm gonna just be following them, doing whatever they got going on. But yeah. Nana said, as someone who's from Texas, you can drive 8 hours and still be in Texas. Exactly. I haven't been west past San Antonio in Texas. Like I'm not doing it. And I've driven from New Orleans to Houston 1,000 times. But any further, like we had to go to Dallas in May, and it was the worst drive ever. Like to drive to Dallas from New Orleans was terrible. So that I have to do it again in a few weeks. Oh my God, it's a few weeks. It's 3 weeks. It's 3 weeks. It's literally 3 weeks until I go. Let's see, 1 Friday, 2 Friday, 3 Friday. It's 3 weeks. 3 weeks until we have to go back to the Dallas area. But this time it's for a much, much, much better reason because I'm going to see BTS for the first time. So excited. Fern said my daughter and I last saw them at PTD in LA. I always get overwhelmed with the beauty and joy of Army. It's going to be crazy. Oh my gosh. I can't wait. Oh yeah, California is pretty bad too in terms of like travel. People will be like, I'm in your city, I'm in your state. And they're like, you're in SoCal, they're in NorCal. Like, it's a mess. 3 weeks until my life changes forever. For sure. Man. Okay. Which Microcosmos? Oh, because it's supposed to be the Rose Bowl one. But all the Rose Bowl ones so far, these are like, these are all like fan cams. It doesn't look like there's like an official one. So I guess I just got to pick one that looks decent and roll with that. But it looks like this is a pretty long performance because every one of these videos is like 12 minutes long. Everyone is so long. Let's see. All right. I think I got one that we'll go with. And this is the finale for today's show. 2 hours. Oh, the Festa? Oh, wait, no. Because that's not the one. Hang on. Danita Polk said, I literally woke up from a sweat the other day because I thought I missed the concert. Can you imagine the panic? Oh, man. Oh, the panic. That would be so bad. That would hurt my heart. This would be your first. It'll be my first and second BTS concerts. I can't freaking wait. 3 months ago, I just barely watched a music video randomly, and now here I am. Okay, let me try to find a better performance of this. I thought I might have had one, but I do want the Rose Bowl one because that's the one that they said was like really good. Okay. There's an official YouTube performance of it. Gotta put my mic down, or I don't really have to. I can do this with one hand. Micro. Type on with one hand. Okay. I'll go with the special clip one from the official. Okay, and then yeah, see, the Ultimate Dodo was what I was going to look at, but I've seen that account catching a lot of flack, and I wasn't sure how it would be received if I put on one of their videos. I got scared. I literally saw it, and I was about to put it in, and I was like, oh, but it's the Ultimate Dodo. I don't know how this is going to be received. Because, yeah, I've definitely seen, like, mixed reviews on that account, and people are like, I don't know, not sure the intent behind whoever runs the account. So I didn't want to ruffle any feathers.
저의 작은 우주가 되주신 여러분께 드리는 저의 마지막 노래입니다. 저의 마지막 파도입니다. 감사하고 정말 사랑합니다.
Friend, that could have just been a thing in a bubble, like on Threads. Either on Threads or on Twitter, I saw people talking about it, and I was just like, oh, okay, noted. So I kind of just like remembered that.
Let's go.
네, 같이 불러주세요. 너무 이쁘다.
여러분 하늘 봐요.
같이 부를게요. 다 같이.
I got you. 여러분 다 같이 더 크게. 여러분 하늘 보세요.
Admittedly, I don't listen to this song a ton. I've seen that Netflix documentary, not the documentary. I always start by saying documentary when I mean the comeback concert. But I've seen the comeback concert on Netflix so many times, and that's like where my familiarity with this song comes from.
멋있죠?
반짝이는 별빛들 깜빡이는 불 켜진 거울
우리 빛나고 있는
어떤 빛은 영원 어떤 빛은 방황 사람들의 불빛들
What's this little satchel that J-Hope got on?
모두 소중한 나는 어두운 밤 외로운 밤 별처럼 다 우리 빛나 사라지지 마
Let us shine.
하지만 이 밤의 표정이 이토록 또 아름다운
너무 예쁘다.
That's a brilliant way to get merch sold, is to just have the guys like wear it, because I think one of the like swim or dive merch pieces, the you know, the top bottom set, I think I heard that one of those wasn't like sold out yet, and then Jungkook wore it and it sold out immediately.
2, 3, hey!
You got me 난 너를 보면 금이고 I got you 지옥 같은 밤들서 서로 닮은 서로의 빛 같은 말을 하고 있었던 거야 우리 가슴 깊은 밤에 텅 빛나는 별빛
Does anyone have any insight on why the jerseys are so scarce? Like, why are there only like 3 available for sale every day, like at every tour stop? It's not making sense. You could make 1,000 of them and 1,000 to sell out. So why is it so few? Whether you buy it online for like the pickup for this leg of the tour, or if you camp out. If you camp out for something and you still don't get it because it's sold out in 20 minutes, that's crazy. Like, why are they not making more so that we can like buy more? We're ready to buy. That's my rant. That's my rant about the jerseys.
한 사람의 하나의 역사 한 사람의 하나의 별 70억의 빛으로 빛나는 70억까지의 world
70억까지의 삶 도시의 야경은 어쩌면 또 다른 도시의 밤 각자만의 꿈 let us shine 넌 누구보다 밝게 빛나 One
어쩜 이 밤의 표정이 이토록 따뜻한
저 어둠도 달빛 또한 이 노래 때문일 거야
1, 2, 3,
You got me 난 너를 보면 꿈을 꿔 I got you
지옥 같은 밤들서
서로 같은 서로의 빛
같은 말을 하고 있었던 거야 우리
가슴 깊은 밤에 더 빛나는 별빛 가슴 깊은 밤에 더 빛나는 별빛 밤이 깊을수록 더 빛나는 별빛
도시의 별, 이 도시의 별
어릴 적 울려본 밤 하늘을 날 떠올려 사람이란 별로 가득한 바로 이곳에서 You got me 난 너를 보며 숨을 쉬어 I got you 지옥 같은 밤들서 Shine dreams fly 하늘이 살았던 우리 눈이대로 빛나 Shine dreams fly 하늘이 살았던 우리 그 자체로 빛나 Tonight
Oh, that's really sweet. Susie said J-Hope loves pouches, and when you see more Bon Voyage series, etc., at One Love Yourself concert, he autographed his red pouch to an army in the audience. That's super cool. That's really nice. Yeah, Miss Pink and Blue, I feel some type of way. I feel some type of way about the pickup sale. Who said it just now? Channel said I'm veteran army now. Because for real, that really like ticked me off. And the crazy thing is, maybe I'm just being a little greedy. Maybe I'm just being a little selfish. I don't know. I already have a jersey, but I wanted a different one. I wanted a different member. So you know what I'm doing? You know what my solution to this is now? Is I'm just getting, I have a history of just buying like knockoff jerseys from overseas and getting them customized. So what am I doing? I'm going to get, well, I actually already ordered it. I ordered a Jungkook Raiders jersey. Because when they went to Vegas, Jungkook and J-Hope and RM were all wearing custom NFL jerseys. So I ordered a Jungkook one. And you know what? That thing cost me like $13 plus like $12 shipping. $25. $25. I'm going to have me a little custom jersey. And it's going to be just like the one from the NFL shop. You wouldn't even know that it didn't come from the NFL shop. So I'm saving some money. And I'm not having to deal with we versus nonsense. See what measures I have to go to get a freaking BTS jersey. It's crazy. But I've gotten jerseys from off of that app before overseas. And I like the quality. So, you know, it doesn't hurt.
사랑합니다.
사랑해요.
Speaking of capitalism, someone just messaged me just now, and look what they sent me a picture of. She has 2 small sons, and she sends me this. And so she said, before she could even say anything, I said, I need the one on the left. She said, we got 2 of them. Do you want him or the box and all? I said, the whole thing. And she's like, oh, haha. And she's like, I think we got it from, whatever location in the neighborhood, whatever have you. So are you telling me, I mean, I don't need the box. I don't need the box. I can trade. I'm about to tell her I can trade. I can trade you another one. I want that RJ. It doesn't need to be in the box. It'll be fine. At some point, I'll take him out of the box. But Jolly Bird, how did you get the complete set? I haven't asked. Oh no, I asked my local McDonald's. If I could buy it, and they said they were only opening 1 box at a time, so I wasn't able to get that from them. And then I asked the McDonald's I went to where I got Tata from, and they said that they would be able to sell it on Monday, but I was leaving town on Sunday, so it wasn't going to work out. So I'm just trying to figure out where I can just buy the whole set, because I don't want to be going to McDonald's that much. I don't want to do it. 6 RJs. I've been seeing a lot of people getting 6 RJs, 4 Koyas, just all the same. So I can't eat that much McDonald's. I like McDonald's, but I don't want to order that many kids meals and stuff. So I figured out that when I don't want McDonald's, because I'm not really using the app all that much, and I have some points that are expiring in maybe a month and a half, I'm going to use those points to buy kids meals. I think I have enough to get 2 kids meals. So I'll just use that. And so that way I don't have to spend the money on a kids meal, and I won't feel bad if I don't feel like eating a little kitty burger and some apple slices and stuff. So anyhow, I think that's it. Oh, she said, I don't have the box, just the guy. You can have both of them. It's just the guy. The boys destroy the box. Just the guy. That's funny, because I have to go out to her area close to her neighborhood anyway. So I guess I'm gonna go pick up Koya, and I'm gonna get a spare Shookie, because we already got a Shookie, but I guess another one don't hurt. So the box didn't stand a chance with those little kids. That's nuts. Nana said she completely gave up on her normal order just for a hamburger kids meal. Earlier, my wife sent me a screenshot from one of the a Facebook group, and they were talking about how they had surprise boxes. Where was it? At Walmart or something? Some BT21 boxes. And I said, no. I was like, no. And she started laughing. I was like, we can just go get the kids meals. It's fine. We don't need different BT21 stuff. And she's like, but we don't always need McDonald's. I was like, we always need food. We're always going to need food. But we don't have to just go buy the toys to buy the toys, So she's goofy. She's really, really fallen into this rabbit hole. But okay. We have been on here for quite some time today, and I think that's it. I think I hit everybody's requests. Let's see. We did Piper live performance. We did Singularity, Truth Untold, Serendipity, Outro Tier, Autumn Leaves. And then we subbed one because we don't know where our friend went who gave us $2. But I think that was a good idea to do that moving forward with the super chat goal. And I might have to cap it, because if I end up doing 10 songs every time, things can start to get a little wild. In my last stream, I actually had to cut out C. Y'all told me to look up C, and I reacted to it, but for whatever reason, because I streamed it, YouTube blocked my video. So I had to take C out of my last live stream in order to get the video put back on YouTube. And earlier I saw in my little live studio that I got a warning, and the same thing might happen on this video because of one of the songs that I played. So if you ever decide to go back to watch one of these for whatever reason, some stuff might end up being cut out because they got rules around here. They got rules around here. So yeah, for now, I got to keep my wife away from the merch. But we can go to all the concerts and stuff that we want to. But speaking of keeping her away from merch, she got this came in today. She ordered this shirt off of Etsy. And when she told me she ordered it, I was like, how did I know you were going to say that you ordered that shirt with him with the basketball? And I thought it was weird that I didn't expect her to order it because it didn't have his face on it. I thought she would want something with his face. But instead she was like, well, the people who know are going to know. And I was like, you know what? You're right. So it's all good. Oh, okay. Wait, I forgot about Kitty Gang Jimin. I forgot about Kitty Gang Jimin. Let me Google. Am I Googling or is it something I can find on YouTube? Kitty Gang Gemmin. Oh my goodness. This is so funny. Yeah, I thought it was crazy that C caused my video to get pulled down, but the video that I watched was on YouTube. So how was their video up, but mine got took down? Like, it didn't make any sense. But I'm still learning the ropes in terms of copyright claims and stuff like that. So I'm just trying to follow the rules with YouTube and not get in trouble, especially now that the channel's like monetized and stuff. I gotta keep it cute, as they say. So, well, C is the hidden track. They want it to be hidden, but I don't get how the other person got to have theirs up. Let's see. They might have a clip on YouTube. Fern is over the kitty stuff. Fern is over. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is let me pull this window back up. Na, 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 na. It's gonna be stuck in my head. Kitty Gang Gemmin. Oh, someone was replicating. Let's see. See, I don't know what to click on. That's the thing. I gotta reshare my screen. Hang on. This is okay. That's a whole 11. So there's clips. Let me click on this one. So I like that this is called clips for editing because they're just giving you clips so that you can use them to make whatever you're going to make. This jacket is crazy. I can turn that down some. Oh my gosh. Come on, dance moves. His hair color too. Stop! No, not the hip thrust. Oh my gosh. How is he a real person? Yeah, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry when I see them. Cause how he look like that? How long is Jimin's hair gonna be in 3 weeks when I see him? 3 weeks. I'm at a loss for words. I feel like I was about to say something, but I couldn't even figure out what to say. That jacket is crazy. And the pants. We were talking about skinny jeans. These are skinny leather pants. What? So see, now what I'm wondering is, where is this from? I'm wondering, like, what era is this from so I can go see more of this. Yes, Susie, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Thumbs up. It was so much attitude. And that's what I be talking about with Jimin, with the walk-in and all of that stuff. So much attitude. Seeing Jimin in person is enough to make you cry. I believe it. I fully believe it. And whoever this is, replicating Jimin's jacket. Because I want to see this. I just turned the video down because at this point, you're just going to have to hear me breathing. I do love how creative Army is. I've seen some very, very like creative people, like things that people are doing. I saw someone had the pins from Vegas and they like framed just a section of either like a jean jacket or like some jean pants. And they put the pins on that in the frame. It was really cool. I like how they're stop motioning this. Stop motion takes a long time to do. So the fact that it was taking them who knows how long to put this jacket together, but also to do the stop motion, that's cool. Look at the sparkle on that. Everybody's so creative. Nice. No, that's a good little like replica. That's really good. Man, I'm gonna do one more Kitty Gang. Don't be alarmed. Some of them are really long. We don't want to go too crazy. What is this? See, there you go with that tongue out. I don't see that often, but I did see one clip from this tour, and I was like, sir, you have to put that away. That is a weapon. The attitude. Jimin. Wow. Okay. We got to wrap it up. I'm going to catch up on some of these. I'm glad we'll be a bit far away in Los Angeles. My husband's coming with me and my daughter. I don't want to have to tone my reactions down. For a second earlier when I was talking about crying, I was like, I don't know if I should go that far in front of my wife. She's going to be like, what's wrong with you? But as far as I know, she might be crying too. You never know. She feels like it's healing something in her. And I was like, yeah, it's like, it's not that anything was like necessarily wrong with us. Like it's not necessarily anything wrong in life, but life just feels so much better since we found BTS. It's that simple. So Jimin said he behaves differently on stage depending on the clothes he's wearing. It has to. I can see that too. You're most welcome, Miss Pink and Blue. I had to look up Kitty Gang Jimin because I needed to know what that was all about. But I'm gonna hop off of here. I actually gotta go. I gotta go get paid for my last gig. I gotta go pick up the money. So your girls gotta pay for them BTS tickets somehow. So I gotta go get it. Gotta go pick it up. But I'll be back on Monday. We'll do Love Yourself Answer, probably at 4 p.m. Central. But look out for that to be scheduled. Hit the thumbs up. Have a good weekend. Oh, I have something coming for y'all too. I'm gonna have a vlog. I'm gonna have a vlog that should be BTS related, or it'll at least be K-pop related in general. But you'll see. You'll see what I get up to this weekend while I'm gone. I'll be sure to record it for you. But yeah, y'all have a good one. Be safe. Bye.